Well, get ready to go to bed. Well, I was almost sleeping and I heard the door open. It's like freaking 1:45 in the morning. And my son has a little friend spending the night. And the boy just left. And it's the city. And like, I just called the dad, seeing if he's home. He made it home. But I feel so horrible. Someone could have snatched him up. I can't believe he did that. So I said, what happened? And then, what's going on? I was like, nothing. He left. And my son said, he has to be entertained. And I'm like, well, it's morning. And he said, yeah, mommy, he just gets bored fast. So he just left. I'm like, okay, well, he's not staying again then. It's crazy. Dang, that's crazy. But he did make it home. Then I'm sitting here racking my brain because I need to have money so bad. I need money so bad. Like, I'm grateful. I got my Social Security for my issues with my OCD. I don't know if you've seen any of my videos about how bad it got since. I'll have to do a video of my backstory, but it got really bad with the stress of the last 4 kids. The 4 under 4 in my 40s. And my therapist tells me that also from being in a relationship like that of it with a narcissist, where am I going with this? That my OCD, all that stuff got worse, got everything because of the trauma that I endured for 25 years. I was in a relationship since I was 19 with somebody for 25 years. Since I was 19, this has robbed my life from me, didn't he? But see, I'm over that now because I had 3 years to learn what's a narcissist, to find out that he is a carbon copy of the definition. Everything I read was my life completely to a T. It took a minute, took a long time to accept it. I'm just like, why does he have to be this person? But it's scary. But I'm way past that. So, in another video, I have that when I was in the hotels for 6 months and with the kids and how he just did the CYS lies on me and just lying to everybody and he could to get some kind of attention from people. Any attention he could. Oh, it's just so much. And you know what? I want to tell like the world, expose him, but I used to feel like that. I don't feel the need to do that anymore. Because he's not my problem. And you know what? When he starts his little cycle of abuse that he does, because I have to see him from time to time because of our kids. 6 kids together. Grown ones, but these 4 little ones that was on purpose. That was on purpose. No, oh man, I just want to get into it. I really am. The way I got through that when I had PTSD, not so much anymore. I don't really have flashbacks like that. Like I used to so much. I do, but I can just push them back out of my head. It don't consume me anymore. This is some stuff I got. Try it out. It's called this. I got it. I don't know. It was on I forget what that store. Amelia's or something. I don't know. But cooling. It's like a roller. It's supposed to make your eyes not puffy anymore. So I'm going to give it a try. We'll see. So I'm really super tired right now. But I'm making this video because this wasn't the point of the video though, by the way. Money. Okay, so just real briefly. I went through the narcissist final discard. And if you know about what I'm talking about, most people don't even know what the hell a narcissist is. When I mention it to people, they'll be like, oh yeah, he starts fires. Yeah. I'm like, okay. The lady up the street said that to me and I just let her go. Like, yeah. Okay. But it's not up to me to educate anymore either. I thought that was my calling then. So why would I go through all that? For what? Like, Lord, why? I'm a good person. Why did you put me in the path to meet that person? But he didn't put me in no path. Everything is, you have a choice. You know what I mean? You have a choice to stay. You have a choice to go. You had a choice to go when he said, want to party. I went. Good old Chrissy party. But I was 19. Just free spirit. It's real stupid and naive and like putty in his hands, honestly. Well, I worry about the damage that's done to me. But I'm getting better because I know that it was never ever even about me. I'm not the one with the problem. And I see that all the time. But it's crazy because he switches very soon now. Before he used to be every other couple months he loved me, and then he didn't want me, then he wanted me, then he didn't want me. I don't want you. I want to see other people. I love you, baby, please. I mean, just over and over and over and over, around and around we go. I'm just in a daze. But now he'll go from I love you. Why can't I get another chance? Dude, 25 years of chances. You're still married to the fucking first wife. 6 kids with me. You're still fucking married. Like, that's disgusting. Not to mention, then I'll start going down memory lane and he just gets up and leaves. He can't handle it and he just does his little cussing and carrying on and fuck you, I ain't never coming back here. You're crazy. That's the famous words too. All narcissists will call their victims crazy. She's fucking crazy. She's this, do that. You'll watch. If I asked people what he said about me for 25 years, because I found out later, of course, yeah, he talked shit on you the whole entire time. I was the butt of the joke, I guess. Here, and I loved him and was giving 100 to the relationship. And was getting shitted on by your man. It's fucked up. One question I do have to all the people that listen to him talk shit on me and slam me under I'm the worst person ever. You notice that you never, ever, ever seen me anywhere. Ever. You seen him every day. Every day, every event, every picnic, every funeral, every wedding, he makes sure he don't miss shit. Wouldn't you question that? Like, I mean, really? I don't know. She's that bad, really? She didn't even know we were working all the time. And I had to work second shift, knowing my daughters needed me home, my older ones. I remember asking, because that's what you do in relationships, because you are in a relationship. You're together, you're one. You make compromises and make it work for your family. You do what you got to do to make it work. That's why I think no. And I said, it'd be so much better and easier. I really need to be home with these girls in the evening. That'd be more beneficial in the home because I clean it and take care of the kids and get their baths and stuff. Not even nothing. I ain't doing shit. I ain't fucking working a second shift. I won't go. And that was it. Never had a discussion again. So I'm always working 3 to 11. So I try the night shift, thinking, yeah, I can be home with the kids in the evening, get to do their baths, their homework, since clean my house, things like that. Get things ready for the morning. And then I can work through the night. Well, that didn't work either because that means like 0 sleep pretty much because you don't get to sleep. By the time you get everybody in bed and everything, it's like 9:30 and shit. Maybe 8, if that, if you're lucky. Not so many times I went to work, no sleep. So I'm driving home in the morning and falling asleep thinking I'm going to die. Like, Lord, please get my car home. All the windows down, music blaring, slapping my face just to try to make it home. Really, literally fighting to keep my eyes open. Barely making it. Getting home, getting them on the bus. And then your day starts. And then you just end up rolling into work so many times. I was just a walking zombie. And they needed me. Them girls needed me. Yeah. Well, also, through therapy, I feel, what she says, and I've had a couple of them because just moving and things like that, or insurance changes, things. But one thing I do, I'm a big advocate is on talking to somebody. And what happened to my kids with this lies from the CYS shit? My kids, my little kids are fucked up. My older kids are fucked up for living in the relationship, having a narcissistic father and a mom who was just so weak. They struggle. They have same thing. Take textbooks. What problems do children of narcissistic fathers or parents or mother or whatever, what do they present with as adults? Boom, there's my kids, the textbooks. And then the little ones here, they have some psychological issues from being removed from my home, from lies, lies, lies. It's just lies. I'm getting emotional here just because of my kids, not that him. I was shocked. I couldn't believe it. When they did that shit and he came, stood right behind them at my door, he seems to forget all that. He thinks I made that up or something. I was not standing behind them. I did not do that. Are you crazy? Okay. I don't know. I'm like, it's whatever. I don't even deal. Why don't I get another chance? And why the hell not? Well, let's just say nobody does that to their own kids. And if you thought something, that's not the way you handle anything anyway. And I wasn't with you any fucking way. And what are you doing? Didn't even know your name. Them kids barely knew you. You never helped me with them. I was dying. Dying. Oh, I wish you people would have seen me. My mom has pictures of me. Like 2 babies and they're preemies. They were born in the 7th month. So they're like 2 pounds each. Then they got RSV. They were sick in the hospital for 6 months. They were going to be up for adoption. I had a family for them that was going to let all of my children be a part of their lives and know that they had siblings and a birth mother who loved them, and but they were going to adopt them. But he wanted his kids. I'm crying, please, no, you're not going to help me, no. And his family comes chiming in, which, I never seen them either. That's a whole nother ball game. 25 years, When my brother got married, his wife became my sister-in-law. She was my sister-in-law. I loved her and their kids. That was my family. Never felt that love from them, period. Never. And it's so sad because I genuinely liked being around them. Like, I really did. They're funny. It was just funny. But I started noticing things throughout the years. Like, wow, they really talk shit on it, motherfuckers. Really talk shit. Whoever it is, whoever just left the house is the new target. So I wonder what they're saying about me when I walk away. But now I know. Buggy was the main one. Wow. And then I think, why was I so stupid, Lord? Like, it really took me 25 years to figure this shit out. 25 years. It's like I begged for little crumbs of love. That's what he would do, too. Throw you a little couple crumbs of love here. I mean, a couple months. But the thing is, he was never good to me. Never. Nobody knows, though. Nobody knows that. Because I just loved him so much. Oh. I really did. And he'll tell you that, too. It's like, do you know that I loved you so much? Yeah, I knew it. It's like, and I literally had butterflies for you for years. I'm talking 10, 15 years after I'd be with you. I don't know why, though. You were treating me horrible. You never wiped my tears. You tell me to shut the fuck up and tell me I was ugly. You didn't want to sleep with me because my body made you throw up. No ass, no, what do you say, no titty bitch, yeah, cellulite ass. You make me sick. You make me want to throw up your body. I'm just want to fuck you. I mean, horrible. It was bad. I don't know why I'm going to think. I'm having flashbacks now. I remember getting out of the shower and hear him coming. I was just flying. Hurry up and get dressed so he doesn't see me. I don't want him to see me. If he knows any flaw, he's going to go at it, And he'd make me feel like that. He'd tell you, like, make me feel like really, you like this, Bucky? You know what you like. Does this look right? You know what you like. Just an ignorant person all around. And I stroked his ego so much. You look good. You look all, baby. Sickening. I remember one time we was walking up the street. I think we were in a mall. Every time we went anywhere, it was an absolute nightmare. Absolutely. I don't have no good memories. Very mean to me. But he'll say sorry and sorry and sorry. And lies. Straight up lies about shit. He'll say, and we went to my doctor. I got a cadaver bones, 2 cadaver discs in my neck, 6 screws, and a metal plate. I was injured on a work job. And I had to take medicine, the oxycodone in the 90s there. Well, anyway, he got mad at me. He went to my doctor and told him that I sold him and all kinds of crap. So I go to the doctor's appointment, and the secretary said, Christy, he sat in here and dished us an earful for over an hour. And the doctor was like, I'm not, dismissing me from the practice. I'm like crying. Oh my God, whatever. Are you kidding me? So I end up, so my mom involved, and my mom went with me, and he went in there. I said, you better tell him the truth. And he actually did, but I just said that and blah, blah. But the damage was done at that point. There's so much bad memories. Like right now, I'm having flashbacks of every single birth was a horrible nightmare. Dropping all, oh my God, so many, so many. Every childbirth. Just the way he treated me was absolutely horrible. People would even believe it. Because you know what? The thing with the narcissist and people don't believe, they don't believe it. Because they don't see him like that. This is the false self, is what they see. Everyone sees the false self. You know, it's so interesting, honestly. Like, I got obsessed with learning about the disorder. It's crazy. It's like, wow, how can that happen? Like, it happened somewhere in childhood where, they say everyone has narcissistic traits, but it goes left and deeper and darker somewhere, somewhere in there it starts turning. I didn't really study that part of it. I was still in shock mode of the whole thing. And it took a while to learn the lingo too. Like, what are they talking about? What's a false self? What is that false self? I didn't know what that meant for a long time, but now I do. I know everything about. Let me tell you something. He's so predictable. I can tell you what's going to happen from the get. So, first off, the only way to get your life back and truly be happy, you have to end all fucking ties with this person. No contact at all. It's so sad and unfortunate that I had to deal with, but I don't have to. He don't give me support or nothing. I don't really deal with him much. It's only when he's not getting his supply, his normal supply with his horseshoes and his Marianos and all that crap. And in people's faces, walk through Walmarts and yell in everyone's face. And everyone he runs into is fucking, like a reunion and shit. Yeah, man, all that. He's getting admiration. People are giving him attention. He needs it just to survive. When he's not getting that, then he's essentially dying. They have to have this. He's dying inside. He's feeling low and no good about himself. And you know what I mean? He's the real self's there. So then he'll always coming back to the grade A supply, which is me. And he'll always, it's the same thing. They'll come around. Person starts out there, why can't I see my kids? Because why are you keeping my kids from me? The vets goes first. So everyone can feel sorry for him, I guess. So he tells everybody, I'm keeping the kids and blah, blah, blah. Which is not true. Ever, never, never. Never once. I'm like, could you keep them every other weekend? This is very hard for me consistently. So I can have a life. I mean, I never had a life. You sold that for me. And you stole it from me even in my older years. You did this to me on purpose. On purpose. I had no money to get an abortion, do whatever. All these babies, nothing. I ain't got money for that shit. I'm like, you fucking kidding me? For a lifetime versus $400? Nope. And there they are. Here they are. 2 6-year-olds, a 7-year-old, and a 10-year-old. But it's you know what? I love them. I love them. I come to grips with this is my life. I do feel so, so sad for my daughters, my older daughters, my grandkids. They don't have a grandma. And let's just go back to this. Since I left, I'm very happy now. I sadly I'm used to being alone, so because I'm always alone, I'm okay with it. I'm content with it. It's not good. So this thing we're working on now in therapy is like learning to love myself and finding out what I like to do. They asked me that question. Oh, see my tooth. Oh, I always like this because I don't. I'm just self-conscious of it. I don't realize I'm hiding my teeth. I won't smile anymore either. I used to have a nice smile till like I busted out. I think it's ugly now. I'm gonna get it filed. If the dentist said he's gonna try to build it up. See? Let me see really good. It's right there. Uh, well, he said he's going to try to build it up, but he doubts it's going to stay. So, and I don't have money for a crown on there. I was eating cereal one day, and he ran the spoon right in my mouth, and it went poof, my tooth went flying off. I cried so bad. It hurt so bad. I remember that. It's been broken ever since. Well, just because I just had a flashback right now. I remember my mom and my family found out that I had twins on Facebook. There's somebody knew, and somebody just went around. Chrissy Davis just had twins. Like, get out! Like, I didn't even know she was pregnant. My mom, my aunts, nobody. I think the pregnancy was such a shock. Him not helped me to take care of it, and then just having a baby who just turned 1 and a 4-year-old in my 40s. I was in shock. I put the whole pregnancy out of my mind. Mentally, your mind is so powerful, man. It's just powerful. Like, I guess I knew I was, but I wasn't mentally. It wasn't there. So therefore, I had no connection with them. And it took me a couple of days, a while to even see them, you know. And when they came home from the hospital after 30 days in the NICU. Well, he wanted them. He said, "Well, can you keep the boy at least?" He said to my mother, "Bucky, she just had twins," and he knew it too because he knew I was in labor. I was so sick. My mom came up. That's when she found out I was pregnant, like a week before. I was so sick. I'm like 120 pounds pregnant, and I'm telling you, I kept telling the doctor I was 9 months. So that's how big I was. I felt like big, meaning like nothing but baby, skinny, sickly looking thing. But I could tell by the movements. Like, no, we would hear them. You're about 5 months or something, like 6 months, she said. 6 months. And I had them babies a week later. But I remember, I knew it was coming. I felt the contractions. He said, "Pop another fucking Adderall, you fucking." Yeah, and Adderalls, I've been on that since I was a kid. I guess the medicine, when I got on it, I think I was about 20. No, I was 19 or 20. Yeah, I was around there. And they put me on it because they didn't have medicine for ADHD back then, but so they started using it then. I've been on that medicine for like 35 years. And it helps me. Just because people abuse it in the world, you're gonna call, I mean, just anything, anything. And he left for work. And I'm like, I'm contracting, Bucky. I can take another goddamn Adderall. That's what he said. And I was up sick. I was like, thanks. So they come back. My mom was there. She was there with me. And she left for something, and I called the ambulance that morning. And emergency C-section. Yep. I'm trying to think which child. Each one of them has a horror story. That one ambulance was the big twins. Marlene and I drove the car up, his car truck, and I was in labor. And he come in, opened the door. I was just, they said my contractions weren't strong enough or something. But I ended up being in there that night, and but he came in there, he busted in the damn room door and was like, "Where the fuck's my keys?" In front of the nurse was like, "Who's that? Is that the father?" And I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "I'm sorry, ma'am. Like, I'm sorry for you." I'm like, damn, embarrassing. And he left. Well, after Marlena was born, she had to go in the NICU too for a little bit. But I was a visitor every day. I loved her. I loved them all. I was just in shock. Anyway, I'm visiting her. And the nurse said, "Could you write her name on her little clothes you brought?" So Bucky ringing the phone. "Where's my car? Fuck the." It's like, "I'm on my way, Bucky. I'm just putting my." He's cussing me out. So then I'm in there, and after I set off the phone with him, I'm getting ready to leave, and here comes the security, the director of nursing, the security at Lancaster General Hospital. No, women and babies. And a security guard, director of nursing, another dude. There's three of them. They came, "Are you Christy Davis?" And I'm like, "Yes." And they're like, "Well, we have a problem here. We have a gentleman saying, calling, reporting that you stole his car." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" I was like, "This is his kid here. This is, yeah." I'm bawling. I was like, "Are you serious?" So I'm on my way home. I'm like, "Why did you what did you just, you told him it sold your car?" And I said, "Fuck you. I gotta go to a fucking baseball game." Oh, it's another flashback just popped in my head. Anyway, so I was like, "I wish I didn't even have to come home." Like, "You don't, you fucking bitch." And I did. And I just happened to run into somebody I knew, him and his wife. And she said, "Come stay with us, Christy, for the weekend." And I just took the car and I went to their house. And I would go see my baby each day. Well, it was a weekend, I kept it. And then I went home and Kiki says, "Daddy was so worried about you. He had a detective out here and everything." It's like, "Yeah, to freaking put me in jail for stealing his car, Kiera." I didn't say that, of course. She's a kid. Well, she was 10. And then, oh my gosh, my poor baby girl, Kiera, she went to live with my daughter, Alicia, at that time, because I'm struggling trying to take care of these four kids. My mom never left my side after I had them babies. She's been here still to this day, every day. She would come and help me get them babies ready every day for school before he did that shit and got them taken from me for a minute, people, and for his lies to be proven. But nobody knows the truth, and I don't even care. It's not going to make a difference. What's going to make a difference? He still lies to this day. He'll come up here around here. See, I can see it.